So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Okay, interesting. He's through. Payet. Corner it is then. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Payet. Now it's Neymar. And the through ball is intercepted. Out for a throw. And it's Neymar. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold up for the support.
Forward it goes.
Marseille have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that contact.
Neymar! Get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain will try it again now. Streetman attempts a clearance. Payet. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Neymar. Icardi. Now, can he capitalise? Streetman. It's Choupo-Moting. Icardi. Sanson looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's on his way. Goes for goal. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Hoists it forward. He's got it. Has a goal! There are a few waiting for it. Idrissa Gueye. Brings it forward. Turns and goes back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a decent ball. Gueye. Idrissa Gueye really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Sanson. Bernat. Marco Verratti. Mbappe just brushed off the ball there. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Sanson. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Choupo-Moting. Mbappe has a hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the...
And Icardi! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Mbappe is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves... We've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here's the start of the second half. Chaleta Shah does well there, alert. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mbappe has a hit! Attempts to play it through. He gets past his man. Payet, great challenge, time to perfection. Keira demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Choupo-Moting. Strickland. Sanson. Sanson puts his foot on the gas. Tries to get it forward quickly. Marseille get it back again. Strootman. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That has put a stop to that. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bernat gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Sanson. Idrissa Gueye. Marseille keeping their men at arm's length there.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Keira gets into the right position to intercept. Hoists it forward. Icardi. Over to the left. Good clearance and very necessary. Got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Cavani really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's in! That's good defending, very good defending. And it's played forward. Verratti drives it forward. And it's Meunier. Meunier hits that long. Timely intervention. And it's Saka. And that has put paid to that. Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe. He's picked him out. Streetman. He's being caught there, it's a foul.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's Saka. Oh, shooting chance! This could fall anywhere. Cavani looking to break out here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Streetman. Back into the middle. It's come through. Tries to locate someone up front. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Payet. Streetman. Here's Payet. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And here's Thauvin. Neymar. And it's Thauvin. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Florent Thauvin. An exciting manipulator of the ball, Peter, and a real creative talent who's always likely to come up with something that little bit different. And that unpredictability makes him pretty tricky to defend against, obviously, not least because he's also a very clever runner off the ball, always looking to make a decoy move to drag defenders the wrong way.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Pablo Sarabia. And here's Di Maria. Mbappe has a shot! Thauvin.
Marseille have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Strootman. It's a decent ball. He's gone for it! Pablo Sarabia tries to get it forward quickly. Marco Verratti. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Strootman gets it back.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Mbappe! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Cavani. And it's played forward. Di Maria. Mbappe. Thauvin. And it's Neymar. Marco Verratti. Neymar. And it's been taken straight back. And here's Pablo Sarabia. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Di Maria gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Strootman. Thauvin. So who can spark this game into life? Chance to shoot! And the finish! Goes for goal! Goal! Marseille! Keylor Navas did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Marseille get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's picked him out. Now it's Cavani. And he's cut it out. And he just whacks it away. And it's half-time here. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're off again.
Paris Saint-Germain need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cavani with good energy in defence as well. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mbappe goes it backwards, and they'll try again. And it's Di Maria. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now can he finish? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, great ball. Danger averted for now. Chemin could move up a gear here. He goes long. Oh, good interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marseille keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gets away from his opponents.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Hoists it forward.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gets wrestled off the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
That's great strength on the ball. Cavani goes looking, dashing forward at pace. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Pablo Sarabia. Pablo Sarabia crosses. Tauvin. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. And it's Neymar. Mbappe.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's looked long this time. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. To the keeper and go again. Marquinhos. Di Maria. He's had a goal!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Chip through.
Marseille are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Di Maria. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Idrissa Gueye. Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Chance! So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.